Channel 2 weather with meteorologist Jackie Purcell.
Now that's a way to spend a nice summer evening.
Beautiful.
Yes, we would say that is sunset casting. And that's at the Eklutna Tail Race. That's not too far from the Anchorage area. You know, I've heard they can pull some pretty nice fish out of there. And we want to thank Elliot Perkins, Miss Elliot Perkins, for sending us that beautiful shot. Here's a look at your temperatures currently across the Anchorage area. And Sand Lake, the forecast office, recording 67 degrees here in the last hour. It is 68 for our station. And even out toward Eagle River, they're seeing temperatures into the high 60s, 69 in fact. We'll be watching the development of another area of low pressure. It's pushing up through the Aleutians, Alaska Peninsula, but moving into the Gulf of Alaska, and it will take an easterly track right toward the Panhandle as we get through Friday night and on into Sunday. Some of these clouds are breaking off, and they're still producing some showers out of South and West Alaska, and even some light showers are expected through interior locations. But we are on the dry side here in the South Central region. We'll see some pretty nice weather set up, and that will last us for a couple of days. There's those showers, but they are very light into the interior. And the Panhandle, not seeing any precipitation now. They've had their best, driest day here, but things will be changing as we head into the latter half of the week and the weekend. Seward, the hot spot for the state today, getting up to 72 degrees. And Barrow, you were the cold spot, 26 for your low temperature overnight. 60s for the interior down through the west coast, even edging into Kodiak Island, who hit 64 degrees, and they have had nice weather the last few days. Cold Bay, 60 degrees for your high, in Juneau coming in with 63. The South Central area, wow, 70 at both Valdez, Cordova, into the 70s around Seward. So you can see that the sunshine did a good job of heating things up today. Here's a look at the spread of that storm system, and for the Panhandle, that's our major concern, because this is going to bring moderate rainfall and some very gusty winds. The rainfall between Friday night on into Sunday could be between 1 and 3 inches, and we could also see those winds out of the south at 40 miles per hour. Now let's talk about the forecast. Down to 32 degrees. That goes to Barrow. Other locations across the northern sections will be on the warmer side. In fact, warm enough to see some rain continuing around Point Hope and Kotzebue, but generally the other locations will stay on the dry side. Just a chance of a shower as you get into the Bettles area. Moving into interior Alaska, if you want to see some sunshine, this will be a good place to be. Just some isolated showers, rain showers, and it looks like the thunderstorm activity will really taper off, and high temperatures, well, they're a little more subdued, but still climbing into the 60s during the day. We'll have overnight lows mostly into the 40s out of western Alaska, and tomorrow, look for cloudy skies and highs hitting the 50s, except for Dillingham, 65 degrees, so much warmer there. Those kinds of conditions will continue around King Salmon. Also, the winds out of the north, 10 to 20 miles per hour, up to 35 miles per hour in some channeled areas. But generally, some nice weather out through the Aleutians, maybe a bit breezy at times. For the Panhandle, partly to mostly cloudy skies, and this is another chance to at least make your way through it, but it will be rainy on Friday night. South Central, we'll be looking at more August sunshine. That's a little bit of good news there as we head toward our Friday. And to the Matanuska-Susitna Valley and Kenai Peninsula, also looking at temperatures and conditions that will be very nice with 60s for your daytime highs. Just a slight chance of some increased cloud cover on Friday night, maybe a stray shower, but we were at 68 degrees here at our studios today, so, and that's where we are currently. So I think the temperatures will be nice and warm over the next several days. So mid 60s to upper 60s, that's a pretty good bet, or pretty good scenario for the month of August.
Very good.